my lovely people, and welcome back to Sherry's. This is another episode of 6 months of me, and we are in the last day of month 4. And I want to thank you for the support. Thank you for watching my content, for engaging, and for feedbacks, for encouragement. I love you all. And in this month, we have been talking about mostly self-worth, self-discipline, and building consistency in the habits that we introduced in month 3. And I hope you're all going on in your journeys and continuing to grow, and you find these tips amazing, and I hope you're learning something, because I am, and I'm sharing it with you, and I think it's wonderful. So this video, we are going to be talking about consistency, and I'm going to be giving tips about how to finish what you start. Most of us, we struggle finishing what we start, and we struggle also with long-term goals and long-term gratification. We just want things that come easy and fast, and when we don't achieve them easy and fast, we tend to give up. So most of my audience is between 18 to 30 years old, so yeah. That means that most of us are now settling down and getting to know ourselves, getting to transition from being a child to being a full-blown adult, getting to know responsibility, to take accountabilities of our lives, and getting to heal our traumas and breaking those generational curses. That means that my audience relates to me. So in this video, will be talking about how to finish what you start, and let me get into it. Number 1, be selective in what you want. Don't just start anything. Do only the stuff that you're passionate about, because it will be easier to keep up with the things that you desire. It is easier to keep working when there is trouble or there is challenges along the way, and have a definition to it. It will be easier to move on and put the work to something you are passionate about when motivation wears out. When you feel like you're not motivated, it will be easier to maintain the discipline, because you desire this thing passionately and you are working towards it with all your heart, body, soul, and mind. So be selective in what you want, and be definite too. If you want to start a podcast, start a podcast. If you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. It's not a must like you dream like other people. Like, choose your dreams, but choose them wisely, and choose the things that you're passionate about. Number 2, estimate the resources you need, and also start small and expand with time. Most of us want to start big, and especially if you're building yourself from scratch, it will be a bit hard to want to start very big. All of us have a starting point, and you should always know starting small is essential, because by the time you reach your destination, you will have gone through the journey, and you'll also be knowing the importance of what you've worked for. So estimate the resources you need so that you know what to expect, and start small and go expanding. And number 3, budget your time and energy accordingly. Invest in the things that fire up your desires. Also, set a duration to which you should have that goal executed. Like a goal should have a specific time in which it should be accomplished. If you feel like you should be a CEO and you want to start maybe small, maybe in my case I want to be a YouTuber, I give myself like a duration of time. Maybe in 2 months time, I should have maybe this and this amount of views and this is amount of subscribers. When you give your goal that duration, you will get that motivation and discipline and the eagerness to work even harder, because you have a set duration of time that you have to accomplish these things. And for the long-term goals that may take about 10 years, maybe 15 years, you just have to create the systems and habits that will lead to that goal eventually. So if you want to maybe build a big business in 10 years, you want to be a CEO of your own company, taking big projects and all that. So maybe your plan is to maybe work for 2 years, gain that experience, and then start your own, start small and then go expanding, and maybe network. And you have to put that strategy in place from year one. And if you don't start now, it will take another, so if it's supposed to take 10 years right now, and you don't start right now, you start next year, that means you have pushed it like 1 year. So it will take now 11 years because you haven't started now. So start now and build those small habits and strategies and systems that will enable you to reach your long-term goals. And Number 4, quit being a perfectionist. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. Make peace with the fact that you have to start somewhere, and you don't have to be perfect to start, and you have to fail at something mostly so that you can be perfect at it. The cringe, you have to embrace it. Like, okay, sometimes I listen to my videos and I'm like, wow, do I sound like that? But I have to embrace the cringe and stop being afraid to be seen trying. Everybody, we have this spotlight mentality where we think that people think about us and the things that we do, and most of the time people aren't even thinking about us, they are thinking about themselves. So just do you and do the things that bring you happiness, and stop holding yourself back, stop getting in your own way. Stop being afraid to be seen trying. You'll get better along the way. Take the first step and just keep showing up. Number 5, commit to it and hold yourself to your word and hold yourself accountable. This year, no matter if you start doing whatever you want this year, or if you don't start and you keep postponing and giving excuses, the year will still pass. And if you don't start, you will still have those goals every year. And it is very dissatisfying seeing especially your peers move on and get on with their goals and dreams, and you're just there postponing and not living out your desires. You're just caging yourself and self-sabotaging. Just commit to it for once. Hold yourself accountable, or rather even find someone to hold you accountable then. Number 6, connect with your end vision. In times when you feel uninspired, always remember your end goal. For the people who meditate, you can try visualization, like just sitting down, close your eyes and control your breathing and be in the now, and then start visualizing and imagining how life will be when you attain that goal, how those feelings of joy, those feelings of gratitude, those feelings of happiness and peace that attaining your goals will bring to you. And keep imagining that and keep motivating yourself with that feeling that in the end you will feel this way. It will be all worth it, And for those who do not like meditating or cannot meditate, because some brains really work too fast and sometimes it is hard to meditate and stay still. So you have your vision board. Every time you feel uninspired, you just have to look at it and you'll be like, yeah, I'll be living that life, I'll be having that car there, I'll have that apartment in that vision board, or it will keep you motivated and you won't lose sight of your goals. Number 7, follow the path of the highest enjoyment. Do the things you love. Also, this doesn't mean you won't face obstacles, but it means when you do, it will be easier to overcome obstacles. Imagine facing an obstacle in something that you don't love doing. First of all, you don't even like doing it, and then there's these challenges that come in hitting your way. You won't be able to sustain it. But if you're doing something that fires up your soul, no matter how many challenges you face, you'll be motivated and disciplined to get up, because like your desire, your end goal, and it is your desire, it is burning up in you can't help it. So follow the path that brings you the most enjoyment, the most love, the most passion. And in that path too, it brings the most obstacles too, but now it will be easier for you because of that passion and fierce dreams that you have. Number 8, track your progress. Whatever gets measured gets improved. Number 9, celebrate what you have done so far. It is a way to keep yourself motivated. I've always said celebrate your wins, your small wins. Even waking up when you felt like you wouldn't wake up the next morning because the way your heart was heavy. Now, waking up to you is a win. Celebrate that. And if you arrange your house, and maybe sometimes it gets bad, especially for those with anxiety, depression and ADHD, those mental illnesses. Sending love to all of you. It gets hard and you can't sometimes even get off your bed, and when you get up and you feel like you're making progress, be proud of yourself. Always take that as a win. Number 10 and the last one, don't force it. If it's really not working out and if you don't want it anymore, or it's not bearing fruits, it's not a must. Just change paths. Sometimes we outgrow our dreams, and as we grow up and our mind grows, our perspective grows, and along the way you might realize that you really need to change your path. Always embrace growth and flexibility. Like you might realize that you for a moment of time you wanted to be maybe a yoga teacher, and for that moment you enjoyed it, and maybe 10 years later or 15 years later you feel like, no, now I really need to be a business owner. And you can always be whatever you want to be at any given point of time. Always embrace the growth and flexibility, and take control of your life and leave it under your terms. Move when you need to. Do the things that scare you and put all into your dreams, and keep going until you achieve your end goal, no matter what your end goal is. So invest in yourself, shut down the noise, and put all your mind and soul into it. Shut down the voices that tell you that you cannot do whatever you want to do, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're desiring, and you'll achieve your goals. if you put your all, if you work smart and if you work hard and if you keep showing up. So let's create our dream selves in this 6 months, but the 2 months. Thank you for sticking around for this month. Thank you for the support. I just want to encourage you to find your purpose and pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Let them see you. Yeah, it is okay. It is okay, I assure you. So until the next video, bye bye. I love you.